in the deck to pop up. It's yeah, yeah, well, let's just save ourselves the humiliation. Dude, I had this order one time. It was a Best Buy order, so Best Buy orders, whenever you get them, it's just like a bunch of packages, and then you go on a route. And I pick up this Best Buy order, right? I drive it like 25 minutes away to this house, drop it off. I like leave it at the front door. I mark it as like, hey, your package has been delivered. I'm about to pull out. Lady comes out the window, waving me down. This like older lady, like doing this. Doesn't look like she speaks English. I put the car back in park. That's an amazing card we just got. Put the car in park. All right, put it in drive. Sorry, pull up back into the driveway. Get out. Yes, ma'am. Is everything okay? I love it, but we can't take it because then it kills you. Yeah, this isn't mine. I'm like, okay, how is it not yours? It's like, this is the address. Is there something wrong? No. It's my son's. Okay. Where does your son live? Oh, he lives over in Indiana. I'm from Illinois. Oh, he lives over in Indiana. Do you think you could drop it off to him? He used my account, but he didn't switch switch his name over. This isn't mine. No, I'm sorry. I'm not driving a whole hour over to Indiana, hour and a half or whatever, and then giving your son. You could just mail it to him or whatever. And then it was like Father's Day a couple days later, and like the husband comes out and was like, you know what? Don't worry about it. We're going to see him for Father's Day in a couple of days. So this lady wanted me, and it was like a surround system or a surround sound system thing or whatever. Like, what? Lady, like, you wanted me to drive all the way? Yeah, sure. You know what? If you want me to, give me $100 cash as a tip right now, and I'll go do it. that makes everything a lot easier. Eddie, how's it going, man? What's new? What did I upgrade? What did I do? Pair. Okay. Yeah, that was a good one. I enjoyed that day. That was a fun one to tell. Yeah, I'm not sure how people understand how delivery drivers make money. Yeah. No kidding, bro. Like, the tip is like my whole salary, man. The tip and like how much stuff I can pump out in a short amount of time. Standard free pack and a polychrome. We're running with this, and I hope it works. Good card and good card. Polychrome has to be crazy. What else? There were other good ones. Said yeah, DoorDash base barely covers gas. You know, Shipt actually had like a decent like pay to their groceries. So like with DoorDash, it's probably the same way, like the same. Oh god, sorry. It's probably the same like algorithm where it's like based on how much they order is like how much. They're back at 1.75. We just picked it up. It's fairly based on like what they order. So like if they have a big order, then it's gonna pay you more, right? I'm assuming that's kind of like the gist of it. So like with Shipt, if someone ordered like $300 worth of groceries and that was covering them, like if it was a family and they were covering themselves for like 2 weeks, and then they tipped. It's a good card, nonetheless. It's a good card. Then we got like a decent like whatchamacallit. We can just use you, I guess. And then that's fine. So yeah, it actually wasn't like horrible money. There were sometimes like the base pay would be like $20. So it's like $20 an hour to get people like bread, cheese, milk, eggs, and like maybe some can't do that. Sorry, I almost threw the game. You're likely to get discarded. How about you? The Jokers are looking really nice, and we got some free things coming up in the shop here. This looks good, man. Oh, we have to play 5 cards. Okay, let's look for like a full house then, just because. I mean, put one of you up front. It's got to be decent. Are we in the 100Ks? No, not even close. We're at 14K. Yikes. Negative crazy Joker. I mean, it's negative. We might as well. Like, it doesn't hurt. Sure, you're in. And you're free. You help out a tiny bit. Everything's free here. I guess I would just upgrade like flush, just because it's like we have discards and we're not like worrying about like not discarding when we're playing. Do I have everything set up correctly? You need to go over here at least. You need to go here. This looks fine. This looks fine. Everything's gonna be free again, and we got a rare Joker. Okay. Said, do I have a nightmare DoorDash story? Let's hear it. I love these. These are fantastic. Oh, while you're typing that one out, I also have one. I walked into the person's house, and it was like an old dude, in which it sounds bad, but then I kind of understand where he's coming from. Like a stranger's coming into his house. Straight up, like, walk in the door, and the dude, like, he was in a wheelchair and was just, like, sitting there with a knife, and he was like, you can put it in the kitchen. And I'm like, okay. Like, I'm not going to steal anything. Like, I didn't say that because then that makes it sound like I'm going to steal something. But I was like, I get it because he's in a wheelchair. A stranger is coming to his house and delivering his groceries. I understand where I get it. It makes sense. I would be careful too. In this day and age, you just don't know because word might get around that, you know, people are just like taking advantage of this house or whatever. It's like, yo, if you do this, you can like snag like whatever. Like he leaves the tip money like blank, and then you could. I get it. I understand. Oh. What am I looking at, man? What am I looking at? Holy cow. I mean, yeah, you might as well. I mean, holy smokes, bro. This looks good. Buy it. That's $1. Okay, here we go. I picked up a $200 order from a grocery store. The whole order is nothing much, huge containers of water, soft drinks, and chips, okay? I'm talking 72 packs of water and shit like that. Ooh. I've had that before too, actually, like where like this guy owned like a vending machine like thing, and he was like restocking. But go on, I'm listening. Skip. Drive about 7 miles to deliver this order to a business complex. Oh, this looks bad. This sounds bad already. Play one hand type. I honestly think we're only going to play one hand. I'm supposed to contact the customer to arrange a drop-off location at pretty standard. Listening. Might as well use it. I call them, no answer. I text them, no answer. Dude, that's my favorite. People who don't answer their phone and then order like online stuff, like just don't order. Like, I'm trying to help you out, and now I'm asking for like a small little thing of detail to make your life and my life easier, and you can't even do that for me. You already ordered the thing on your phone. I know you have your phone. Wait 5 minutes and then go up to the suite. Their business is located in the complex. Oh, bro, this is a train wreck. I can already tell. Oh, I should have put the king up front. It didn't matter. That was 153 bones. I get there, door is locked, and it's closed. You are insane. That's an insane voucher that just popped up. I just don't know. There's a note that says, out to lunch, please deliver all items into the suite. Oh, God, bro. What next? The cops show up? Look for clubs because we have a face card. Of course, the purple seal pops up right as we run out of discards, right? Please don't break, but I'm just curious of how much you do. Ooh. Oh my, that's a mill. Boing. Boing. Wow. Yeah, that was, and I don't think my glass card broke. Okay, granted, this is $200 worth of super heavy items, and I have now been asked to deliver all this down a sidewalk upstairs into the business complex and to the other side of the complex to the suite. Yeah, not an ideal situation that we're in right now. I love it. I love it. This looks, dude, I don't know what it is lately, but flushes have been getting me wins. And I know it's early to call that out, but the last 2 orange and Morty gold stake wins that I've gotten were from flush builds. So I contact DoorDash support and tell them this is an unreasonable request, and if there's another way I can deliver this. Okay, you took some very you took some very mature steps about this. This is good. This is good. We do have a lot of clubs nonetheless. Let's do this. It says they let me deliver it outside the building, which is still a decent amount of work. Yeah, I mean, 75 cases of water, that's like brutal. Mega Buffoon. I can't imagine what would be in here. No. Nope. Nope. I'm midway through the deliver. The customer contacts me and tells me to deliver it to their suites. Good lord, man. We're pumping out almost 600k bones. Jesus. Everything cheaper. I love it. I tell them that I'm already setting it outside the building. They say, I don't understand. I say, I've already contacted DoorDash support. Oh, yeah, here they go. Can I get a refund by chance? And if they have any complaints, they can contact DoorDash support. Very reasonable. They say, I will, with a complaint. Sure. Sure. Yeah, right. How much do you imagine they tip me for this work? It's not the answer you want to hear, and it probably wasn't the tip you wanted to receive either, but I'm assuming you probably got like $5. That's $5 and thank you for your service. And you were the worst one that I've had. I used to have I used to have yeah, that's just criminal, brother. That is just absolutely criminal. I'm sorry that happened. I'm so sorry. Hey, I got one for you too. That it's kind of a similar story. I kind of wish we had room for you actually, but we don't. Somewhat of a similar story to that. There was a guy who was like playing the system of Shipped. So this guy was an older man, and I know what you're thinking. It's like, oh, old man must feel bad for him. No. He was old man with dickhead intentions. Listen, this dude, he knew that if you put an order out there that involves the purchase of an alcoholic beverage, you have to go to the person and you have to get their signature and proof of ID, because that's the rules, and you have to take a picture of it to like confirm that somebody who ordered this was 21 years old and had a valid license that matches the name on the order to their ID that's like over 21, right? Very, very reasonable. That should happen. That should be a thing. Yeah, you have to do the same thing. So yeah, that makes sense. That should be something that should be done. I'm glad that is a precaution that this world takes, right? Good. No. This man was like also wheelchair bound, or just like chair bound. What, I don't know. He couldn't walk or whatever. So this dude knew that he would order. So he would place an order at like 10 a.m., right? First time I got the order, it's a quick one. A Reese's bar, a loaf of bread, some Skittles, and one like tall boy of like a Miller Lite or something like that. I'm like, all right, that's easy. Like that's like $8 to do like normal. Let's just do that, and I'll stack it on top of another big order, and then I'll deliver them both at the same time in the same hour, so I can do 2 in 1 hour. And they were kind of like they were only like 10 minutes away from each other. So I'm like, yeah, you know what? We'll do it. No worries. Get there. This guy's like, I text him like, hey, like I'm here with the grocery order. Like, where would you like me to leave it? Like, I need like your ID. And he was like, come inside to the kitchen. Like, okay. strange. Normally I wouldn't go in someone's house because that's like a trap and that like things like bad things could happen from that, right? Go inside, right? Oh no. Hold on. Hold on. Turns out I was just being nice because I didn't know. This dude was like, hey, on your way in, like he yells through the door as I'm about to walk inside, goes, hey, on your way in, can you grab the mail? Okay, sure. Grab the mail, bring it inside, no worries. Hey, also while you're here, can you like put this like cup in the sink? Sure. It's literally like just like a grab and put it into the sink. And then can you put this like lid on this cat food and put it in the fridge? And then can you put these groceries, like can you put the Skittles here? Can you put the beer in the fridge? Can you put the loaf of bread over there? And then also can you there's a thing of like dish detergent that I need that like from the closet. Can you go grab that for me and bring it in here? I walked out. I was like, what the fuck just happened? I just did all this man's chores. And then he said, can you take out my garbage? I said, no, I'm not taking your garbage out. I have to go deliver another order. I'm sorry. I can't do that. Calls me through the door. He's like, can you please take out my garbage? I'm like, no, I'm not taking your garbage. So I leave, right? Dude, this motherfucker was getting away with it for months. Not for 4 months, but for months. Like people like that were also doing shipped, like I would catch them like, yo, you ever deliver to this place? They're like, oh my gosh, that guy's awful. I had to complain about him. This dude knew that if you put alcohol on it, you would have to go inside, and then he would like guilt trip you because he was like in a wheelchair to do all his fucking chores. He didn't need any groceries. He just knew if he got an alcoholic beverage, you had to go inside, and then you would feel bad for him and do all the fucking chores that he needed for that day. No, I'm sorry, man. Go. No, I love people. I really do. But no, that you are playing the system and you do not deserve one bit of any help. I'm so sorry. You should go to a home. You should go somewhere where people actually get paid to take care of people like you who are incompetent of surviving everyday life on your own. That's just me. That's just me. I know that sounds harsh. I know it sounds harsh. But if I get there one day, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and be somewhere where I'm not a burden to anybody else. People sign up to do shit like that, bro. Like, I don't know. That's just too much for me, man. Yeah. That one, the amount of complaints I would give to just literally anybody, I would call my girlfriend. I'm like, this is awful. This is just pure torture. It's GG's. I can't believe we won. Holy cow. We got something going here. That's 2 mil. We're going endless mode just to see what can happen. Just to see. But yeah, that was my most like frustrating encounter because of how bad they were playing the system. And I was like, you're such a freaking, like, you know exactly what you're doing too. And it wasn't like I was already too deep the first time I delivered where like I couldn't avoid it. You know what I mean? Like I'm already in there. And like it started out with little simple tasks like, oh hey, grab the mail while you're on your way in. The mailbox is right next to the front door. You lift it up, grab it. Sure. If there was another person, like another client that I had like delivered groceries to multiple times, and it was like a mom with kids or something, and she would always tip like $10. Like, hey, like, do you think you could just grab the mail real fast? I know you're not supposed to open up other people's mailboxes. I was like, hey, like, just while you're out there, like, could you help me out and just grab the mail real fast? Sure, no problem. I'll drop it off right here. That's easy. But no, when you're playing the system like that, I'm sorry. Nope. Sorry. You lost that privilege. You lost privilege and respect. I almost called, like, Shipped themselves and was like, yo, there's this customer around this area. I'm pretty sure what they're doing is, like, against some kind of rules or whatnot. But then also it was like, I can just avoid all this issue by just not taking his order. Right? Like, I don't have to take his order. So, yeah, I don't know. That was, that's a classic, but it does slightly just, like, anger me every time I talk about it. Alright, sorry. My girlfriend got off work early today, and, I honestly, I answered just because I didn't know she was going to get off early. It was kind of a last-minute thing, so I didn't want it to be like, hey, we're stranded and we need to get to our next appointment. Is there by chance you could maybe, like, come and pick us up? I know it's, like, 30 minutes away. It was, I just wanted to make sure. But she's off early, so I was like, you know what, I'll have a nice little after-lunch chat with her. fork just fell into the sink. Play only one hand. That's fine. I don't want to risk it. So we're just going to roll with it and then see what kind of score we can pump out here. Pump it out. 4.4 millis. 4.4 Benjamins. A negative Joker slot potentially could come around the corner. What are we making? We're making clubs, huh? I guess I probably could have risked it. We had a lot of clubs. Didn't happen. Good enough. Skipping as an extra voucher. Actually, that voucher kind of goes hard right now. Looking for good clubs. Good clubs with single moms in my area. I got to put the face card out front. Oh, we're not making 58 mil. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. It's over. Oh, yeah. Well, that was fun. That was a good one. All right, sweet. Well, that was cool. It didn't matter. I don't think we were getting to 58 mil regardless. That did have a stopping point to it at some point. But hey, we're on gold stake on erratic deck. That's something. That's exciting. Yeah, good daytime stream. Got a little bit of chattiness in there. Got some good stories. We got a win, which is good. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, I hope you did. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a good rest of your day, week, month, year, summer, spring, winter, fall, wherever you're at on this floating rock. I hope all's going well. Thanks for watching, and if you did like the video, consider hitting the subscribe button and the like button. I post every single day. And yeah, I hope to see you back again here soon. Thank you.